Yo, welcome to the Kickback. Before we say who we are,
Who is we?
we got
Before that.
we got a fan.
Okay.
So we got a little mini high five for that.
Hell yeah. We love our fans.
All
of them.
We do. The only one we got, but we love you. The guy that keeps watching it, which is probably you and me. Yeah, you get hot as fuck in here very fast.
Yeah.
Your underwear sticks to your balls type of scenario, and we're just happy to solve that.
Yeah.
So,
We literally got one fan, guys, in front of us.
Yeah, it's welcome to the Kickback. It's Nick and John.
What's that?
Continuing with Sports Week.
Okay, yeah.
Coming up, we got some Larry Bird, Magic Johnson for you.
Oof.
We're going to take you through their lives, NBA, friendship, bullshit, all the goodies.
Yeah.
We'll lay out the stats. We could argue to see who's the better player based on stats and, blah, blah, blah. So we got that coming up. But Nick.
John.
We were going to talk about something very fire.
We were going to?
Yes.
All right.
But mine hasn't came in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
didn't know where this was going.
It's a little hurtful.
Yeah.
But
very.
There's this thing called gel blasters. I know we showed it last week.
Yeah.
Pulled out the AK. We were in here strapped. Pulled up. You know what I mean? No, you don't want to.
Shot up the studio.
Bullets on you. Oh, yeah. It'd be great if Jose came in and just shot at the studio. Yeah. That'd be so fire. It would hurt though. But I got two coming, and we were gonna talk about the war we were gonna have, but can't have the war yet. So be looking out for that. It's gonna be something very fun.
Look out for the war coming to you soon.
The war. Do you flex with the war? Do you?
Yeah, dude. Fuck it. Gel blasters.
Hell yeah. Anything that you did this weekend?
Yeah. Talking about gel blasters. Me and the nephew strapped up.
Hell yeah. Isaac or Baby
It was
Jake?
me and Baby, like me. We all had a turn, like.
Oh, okay, but everybody was playing.
Yeah. Well, like 1v1 though, you know what I mean? I only have two. And it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I feel like a dick, but
don't feel like a dick. They wanted it.
No, Melanie was
you shot her?
Taking the dog out, and she was like getting into the battlefield, the battle zone, and Isaac ran past her, and I was shooting, like I wasn't even thinking about it. Boom, cracked her. I was like, oh my
god.
In the face.
Oh, the worst part of cracker too.
Did not mean to. No, but we played with glasses, and she honestly has glasses because she wears glasses.
Yeah, obviously didn't do nothing.
But yeah,
freaked her out more than anything.
Yeah, I felt like a dick. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, it was great though.
I felt like a dick. The war continued, and I won though.
We continued even though the loss happened
for a good cause.
For a good cause, exactly. I flex with that. Nick also shot me and Sophie with it.
Yeah.
It was like almost like someone threw it at Sophie, so she didn't cry about it.
Jose shot us point blank?
You shot me point blank. And Jose did. I looked at my shirt after Jose shot me and you shot me.
That's funny.
Right in the nipple, too. I had a big red dot.
Oh, yeah. It's got you in your gut.
Look. You're flattening my nipple.
Damn, that's a shame, bro.
It'd be like that. Yeah, you shot me in the gut. Yeah, it sucked. It really doesn't hurt. It just kind of feels funny.
It does feel funny.
But,
when you get shot, because I did get shot whenever I was facing them,
I shot you.
It's just like, makes you laugh. You're like, this bastard's getting me, fuck.
It's the anticipation of being shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really what sucks.
Yeah.
But when you're playing like that, I'm sure it doesn't pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
You're locked in.
Yeah. We're going to try to host one of those events here.
Exactly, yes. Exactly.
Kind of like a little kickback fundraiser kind of
For sure.
thing.
We just need about
sponsored by the Kickback.
10 more guns around there.
Yeah.
And hella bullets.
Yeah.
Which aren't that hard to come by.
No. Not really.
But
you use them pretty fast, though.
Before I move on to my week, my shitty week.
Yes.
There's a thing in the news about the Orbeez. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I shared it or not.
You tagged me.
I tagged you in it. Okay, yeah. So some kid fucking went around and shot some old lady with the Orbeez.
I didn't
popped her in the head.
I knew it was a thing.
I read it, yeah, and it popped her in her forehead, and some gel stuff was in the thing. She followed the kids to like a little nice neighborhood type of deal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they got out and ran towards her, and she feared for her life, not knowing if the guns were real.
Fair enough.
But she was just shot with the guns, and
mm-hmm.
So why did she fear for her life? Is what I want to know. Especially when these guns are like gray.
So like, did she kill him or like?
No, nobody killed anybody.
Scared?
Nobody. Yeah, like she got shot on a drive-by.
Yeah.
Followed them like a couple miles away to where they are.
Mm-hmm.
The kids got out, ran towards the car. She backed out.
Yeah.
After following them, and then the kids ran and got caught.
They got caught.
Yeah.
And she's like, I guess pressing charges or something, or it's just like an incident.
It's just an incident that I thought was funny because we're just getting into these fuckers, and I'm like, they're already gonna fuck with them.
That's already what we were planning on doing, is blasting everyone that goes into Walmart.
And we're just showing up strapped out, bro. We're gonna. No, don't say that.
We're not.
Because if something happens,
I'm just kidding, guys. We're not.
Because you know, some fucker just bought one off the shelf and had to try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, whenever I was getting into just even thinking about buying the gel blasters, I did see that was a thing that people, I guess, do. Or kids. Like I don't want to say people. It's kids. It's what kids do, I feel like.
It's because it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Hit you in the eye for sure.
Pranked! Bitch, I can't see!
Yeah, it's pretty rough, though, if you do get fucked by it. I would say, at least.
Yeah.
But other than that, but look out for that. And yes, look out for the sponsored event. We might pair up with someone else to run it, to help host it.
I feel that.
You know, we need an area.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you know, I have my fucking yard.
Yeah.
That connects to your yard.
Yeah.
So we have a bigger yard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that, but definitely be on the lookout. And my week was terrible.
Why?
I worked 2 jobs all week.
Damn.
Yeah, in the morning with my dad, and then about mid-afternoon to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock with my mom doing the post-work.
Oh, yeah, you were on spring break too, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I was like,
no
is
vacation.
Spring break? Right?
No vacation.
Damn.
I mean, I made money.
You alright? You went golfing?
Today, yeah. I should have went like twice already before today. I was off for a whole week.
Damn.
That's what I was.
You fucking up. What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, hold up. What else did you do this week?
I finished a painting.
Oh, okay. You didn't do nothing but work.
Well, I had time in between.
Yeah,
I had time in between.
I got you. Tell us about that painting.
I just finally finished Sasuke that I bragged about probably on here 30 times. I was like, yo, that's nice.
It's officially done, guys.
It's officially done. Yes, I'll post it. Fuck it, why not?
Why not?
We'll just post our art now on the Kickback. I'm sure people will like that. Might as well.
Yeah.
So, art coming to you. If you got art, send art.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah.
And we'll post it.
That's
all we're here for.
Damn, that's
we're just trying to post everything that you want posted to post that's worth posting. That's a clip of itself right there.
I feel very philosophized right now, dude.
For sure.
For sure.
Well, other than that, I didn't do shit. I went golfing today. I won.
Hell yeah.
As usual, as usual. About 110 and 5.
What?
I'm about 110 and 5.
Oh, okay.
On golfing.
Yeah. Against your dad?
Yeah, maybe 110 and 6. Let's throw Coach in there.
Let's throw him in there.
He beat me.
Damn.
I'll give him that.
Brit.
You know what? 7, because Lane beat me too.
Anyone else?
No, that's about all I want to go for. I beat Chad's ass. I'm pretty sure you beat Chad's ass too.
I never played him.
Yeah, me and you golfed.
No, I never did.
No?
No, I don't.
Then it must have been Darius.
I seen him once, but we didn't golf with each other.
It must have been Darius. So.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, man, I haven't golfed in a while.
He's gonna go golfing tomorrow.
I need to.
You work tomorrow?
I might go to the beach tomorrow.
You work tomorrow?
No.
11 o'clock, then 2 o'clock beach. Slide. But other than that, I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Not yet. I got a party coming up, but it's just a family party.
Yeah.
Gonna maybe drink, maybe. yeah, for sure. I'm gonna sit
I like
there.
how you refer to it, that kind of party, right?
It is. It is one of those. And then it's like.
I get it. I get it. You ever walk in a circle?
They do.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't walk in the circle?
I'm videotaping, bro. I get that.
Yeah.
Someone needs to videotape
this.
Bro. I'm the one like holding the phone for like 2 people, getting everything in.
Hell yeah.
That's what you do, bro.
The Kickback.
When you're white and you marry a Spanish girl, that's what you do. You hold the phone.
Yeah.
But they're fun. Other than that, I mean, I'm not doing shit. Like you said, you might hit the beach.
Maybe.
We might golf.
Maybe.
I mean, it just all depends. So.
Yeah.
Other than that, you ready, sir?
Yeah.
So, we'll give a little quick explanation and we'll take a break. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So you go ahead, sir.
Continuing with sports month, theme sports, whatever sports stories for this month, we decided to do a duo.
Yeah. Well, as always, they know our new format. Your episode, my episode, tag team episode.
Yeah.
Which that is this.
Yeah, our duo.
Yeah.
So we picked Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. So, honest, basketball players, for anyone who don't know, obviously basketball players, we're staying in that realm.
Famous AIDS people.
Yeah, 80s. 80s people.
80s. I said AIDS.
Yeah. We all hit around that time zone this
the whole sports month has been in the 80s. It's been pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, we're changing things.
There's just fucked up
sports stories. That's this month's. It's not sports stories anymore. It's specifically 80s
stories. Like, yeah, that's pretty wild.
What a coincidence.
And two of them were in the same year.
Yeah, that's nothing that we planned.
So, yeah, literally.
I mean, we did plan it, but not 80s.
Technically, one of these is in the same year, too. So
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
What a coincidence.
It ties in, actually, to one of the teams.
Oh, yeah?
So, I might touch on that.
I mean, you would be the person, too.
But, yeah, it should be a good episode.
Yeah, they're rivals in basketball, NBA and college.
Yeah. Not high school.
High school? Not high school?
No.
So, a long-standing rivalry.
Friendship.
Yeah. Low-key, right? Was it low? It was like kind of low-key-ish?
Yeah, of course. They were friends, you know. And we'll touch on this later on, but they were friends and pretty much. But on the court, you know, it's like, nah. You know, so it's like, okay, like, you were playing soccer with me, right? For a while we were playing before my ankle kind of gave me problems. You knew when to turn it on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, now I'm going to just get serious real quick.
I feel like whenever we played basketball,
same thing with me.
Specifically did that.
I knew when to turn it on. Yeah. Like, okay, it's winning time. You know what I mean? Like, so there's just that type of thing. Except for them, as soon as they got on the court, it's all winning time.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's all winning time.
It's all winning time. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back in and start on Magic and Larry.
Do what we do.
We'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, everyone? We're back at the Kickback.
For sure.
We're gonna go into Magic Johnson real quick. His kind of background. He was born in August 14th, 1959, in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan. His dad had 2 jobs, and his mom worked kind of urban. I'm feeling like city life, but he was like dedicated to basketball at a young age. Like, he kind of knew.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he had like 10 brothers and sisters.
A lot, right? Yeah.
So I couldn't count them all. I don't know. But
whoa! Too many fingers. I don't have that many.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's like kind of his background. Apparently, his mom had to like send out the kids to go get him from practicing at the court.
Yeah, because he would stay too late.
Tell him to come get dinner.
Sometimes his, I'm sorry to step on it a little bit.
No, go ahead.
But sometimes his mom would actually like send his brothers to bring him food too.
Oh shit!
Because he would be practicing so much, and we'll go back and forth here with this, and Larry kind of grew up the same situation. His mom worked 2 jobs. Yeah. And his dad had one, at a factory, and they were poor. They often struggled to make ends meet, even with 2-3 jobs.
Very rural, like country ass.
Yeah, country.
Yeah.
So they were, you'll get this now. Maybe if it might have caught it in pre-banter, but they lived in French Lick, Indiana.
French Lick.
So
I like that.
Just a.
You ever tried French Lick?
Just a hey. You want to get French licked?
That reminds me of my anus.
Well, we got French lick
on Jackass. Like,
oh yeah,
to my anus. It's French lick.
But that's how, fast forward a little bit. That's how he got called the Hick from French Lick. And that's what
it was a great nickname.
The Hick from French Lick. So
that's almost a rap, bro.
It could be a rap.
We're gonna make that into a beat and rap on that.
The Hick from French Lick.
Can't even say it once without saying.
It's great. But Larry Bird was the same way. Grew up. He didn't play basketball until high school. Yeah, it wasn't his. Well, he played, but it wasn't his choice. He first, was playing baseball, but then realized, hey, I'm 6'3", and I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
His senior season of high school, and they won their state championship. Larry Bird started getting like covers of he started getting covers of shit.
He's coming up.
Yeah, he's coming up. People are noticing him. I mean, but just Indiana, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
because it's a smaller thing back then. So.
Especially then, dude.
Magic at the time, I'm pretty sure, was going to a pretty dominant high school.
Yeah, he was going hard.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead with that?
Yeah. Kind of basically what you said. Whenever he went to high school, I kind of got like a little story about like personal life or some shit.
Go for it.
So he's like, back in that time they were like, I forget, not like segregating, like desegregation. So like the blacks and the whites were coming into the schools together.
Yeah, yeah.
And whenever there were fights, everyone was like, "Oh, get Magic, he'll straighten everyone up." Kind of walked around with a smile. Like,
the
hey
smile,
guys,
the smile,
smile.
They emphasize that smile.
Yeah. Yeah. It's his beautiful smile.
I mean, he's got pretty good teeth.
Great dental work, bro.
Great dental work.
Great.
My wife would appreciate that. I was gonna hit it, but it don't need it.
Yeah.
It's one of itself.
Oh. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, like you said, he did. I'm pretty sure he won state in his high school too.
Yeah.
And
which was in Michigan.
Yeah, which was in Michigan. He stayed in Michigan. I think around that time is when they started like who is this guy that I'm hearing about? You know what I mean?
For Magic?
Or for both of them, Larry. It's like, who is Magic? Like, I hear his name. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I heard he's pretty good. How good is he?
Yeah. Well, the thing was that, Magic was kind of revered a little more. Because the high school he played at, the town he played at, Detroit's known as a basketball city.
It was definitely a bigger population where Magic was, so there's more of a gathering.
Yeah, it's like a metropolitan area type of shit.
Exactly.
And Bird is fucking in Indiana where the best player might go home and fucking work at a daycare or something, a teacher. Which we'll get into later.
I was gonna say,
we'll get into that later, but Larry Bird, when he was averaging, I think it was like 31-7 his senior season, in high school.
Yeah.
He was. They were like, yeah, he's good, but he doesn't play competition.
Yeah.
That was his thing growing up. So I mean, that kind of always put a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So they didn't meet until after high school.
Yeah.
And college-wise, they both had pretty decent careers, I'd say.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead with Magic's?
Well, before before he goes into college, I just got one more thing to add.
Go for it.
He, at his high school career, is when he got the nickname Magic Johnson. Mm-hmm. Like in some newspaper articles, like Magic Johnson or some shit, and it kind of stuck.
Yeah, just because like he was a wizard with the basketball, like
yeah,
his magic on the court.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of cool that he kept that name from high school the whole time, even now. Yeah,
because it usually doesn't say Irvin, because that's his name.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his name until the fucking research.
Yeah, so like it usually doesn't say Irvin, it just says Magic.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. That's just your name now, bro. You got a dope name.
Yeah. So, like I said, he went to state, and then he went to college, Michigan State.
So he Spartans.
He stayed in that state that he's from. He didn't jump around anywhere. So probably even more of a outlet, I would feel like. You know what I mean? From high school to the college, like more people are going to get to know him, especially because it's at state.
Yeah, for sure. More people pay attention to college than they do high school.
So, I got second year of his college. He led the team to the national championship against Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana being the college that Larry Bird went to?
Indiana State.
Correct, right?
Yes. So, since you're there,
yeah,
let me just add a little about Larry when he started college. He was originally going to go to Indiana University, not Indiana State.
Okay.
Played for, pretty sure it's Bobby Knight.
Probably what?
Bobby Knight, the coach.
Bobby Knight.
Like he was gonna go play for them. And Bobby Knight's a really, really good coach. He's got actually a scandal not scandal, but an incident where he throws a chair.
What?
Yeah. But
I didn't see that.
He's a good coach, and originally Larry Bird was gonna go play for him, but it was like a 4-hour drive, and
oof.
Larry's a introvert.
Oh, that's one thing I saw a lot.
A mad introvert. So that was too far away. So he just went back.
Yeah.
Attended a small community college.
Yeah.
And went to Indiana State. That was about an hour up the road.
Yeah.
And played there for 3 years. And like you said, their second season they met.
Yeah.
In the championship. And I don't know if you had this in your research, but Magic Johnson was seeing all the shit of Larry coming up, and Larry was all over the fucking magazines, and he wasn't, and he's like, yo, what the fuck, I'm about to bust your ass, B.
Especially because at the time it's like, who is this white boy? He can't hoops better than me.
For sure. And as somebody that played basketball, I should bring my trophy on the break. I'll roll with David when you're on.
Salt in the wound.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell that story again. They had a little meeting before the game, and Larry Bird and his teammates were actually taunting Magic Johnson and his team during, you're about to get fucking shitted on, boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
During the
right before the start of their championship game in college.
So the beginning of that game.
The finals, right? Because that's the first time they met. Time they met, and they start chirping at each other. Yeah. Start chirping at each other. Which, by the way, March Madness is going on right now, so hell yeah.
Good time to plug that in.
College basketball, it's top basketball.
That's where we're at, literally.
Top basketball, I'm telling you. yeah, for sure, perfect time. Promotion, send us some ads. But yeah, so do you have their stats, sir?
I don't have their stats, but I know from who won.
Okay, I got stats.
Magic's team won, Michigan State won.
Mm-hmm.
They had to basically double team Larry.
Or box and 4.
Yeah,
or box and 1. Sorry.
Everyone on him almost. You know what I mean? Shut him down because of other people.
Because they sucked there from Indiana State.
They got carried.
But just think of how good you are to carry that team to the fucking finals.
Yeah.
That you're good.
I feel that.
No matter what your schedule is, once you get into those tournaments.
Yeah.
It's competition.
Yeah, I would definitely say in this whole story, Larry's the underdog in all this.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel for sure.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Let me give stats real quick.
Okay.
So it was a 64-75.
64-75. Okay.
Larry lost by 11.
Okay.
Not too bad, but
isn't that bad. Sounds like a good game.
Enough when you're up a minute and a half, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When there's a minute and a half left.
Hey, those points jump a lot, I've noticed, whenever I do watch basketball.
Yep. And the year that they actually played in the finals, Larry Bird left to the NBA that year. Got drafted by the Celtics, but wanted to do one more year in college. Back then you could do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he stayed for that last year.
Damn.
And that's when they went. And then they both went out. Magic went in his second season.
Damn.
But, that's just a little...
Salt on the wound.
Yeah. So, Magic finished with 24-7 and 5. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
Not bad.
That's pretty all-around game. Pretty all-around game.
Points.
Yep. And Bird finished with 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 steals. So he was pretty...
Stats-wise, he was carrying the team.
He was carrying the team, easily carrying the team. So, I mean, it's good.
Underdog. Coming up, he should have, maybe.
Underdog team. Yeah. When they have teams like together, which we'll touch on that later. I'm not even gonna go there. Underdog for sure. We'll go there. Yeah. I agree with that. So I'm not gonna step on there. But after that they both get drafted.
Yeah.
Do you know what pick Magic was drafted?
First pick.
Okay.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Because if I'm wrong, I know you know. So.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Magic
Johnson is number 1 overall pick. Hell yeah, I like that. I fucks with that.
So first pick to the Lakers.
To the Lakers.
The Lakers was a good team. They had Kareem. Ooh, blip blap.
Blip blap.
So they had talent, but from what I hear, they lacked the energy, maybe the pace, kind of explosiveness.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean. But they did have talent,
the 70s, as you know, early 80s.
I might not,
as we touched on, heavy drug use in the NBA.
Fire.
So most teams are interested in fighting each other and just getting paid and. Fuck the rules, fuck this, fuck that.
Yeah, 3-point here and there, and then
the fisticuffs, this is a little hockey,
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just a little icing on the cake there. For that's why teams were like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there you go.
Yeah, I see it. Drugs everywhere in the world at this point.
Yeah, and like you said, Magic Johnson got paired up with Kareem.
Yeah.
Deadly combo.
Yeah.
Kareem, as of right now, holds the most points in the NBA.
Oof. I did not know that.
I believe LeBron will pass him at the end, but he holds the most points in the NBA. So.
Him and Bronny, right?
Yep. What, Bronny? No. I was like, what? Sorry. You caught me there. You got me. I'll give you that. So it was a deadly combo. Kareem well past his time, but, he still was serviceable for sure. He's like LeBron is now.
Yeah.
Past his time, but he can still win a lot of games for you.
Yeah.
So he's one of those. Larry was picked number 6 by the Celtics.
I did not
previous year
see that side of the.
Yeah. So he was 5 picks later, which
not bad.
Not bad. Top 5 or top 6 is in the lottery. Pretty good still.
Yeah.
I fucks with that. They went on to have pretty good careers, which after we talk about them, we'll lay out what they exactly all accomplished.
Okay.
After we're at the end of that.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead with what happened with Magic Johnson in his first year? I'm sure you have that.
I don't know about breaking it down. Okay, yeah.
It's not that much.
Yeah.
It's just a significant part of what happened.
Well, what I got before that is him just going to the Lakers. He started hanging around the manager and shit. So
Jerry Buss. Yeah. There's a great show right now on HBO that's called Winning Time. So John C. Reilly.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he's playing Jerry Buss. And talks about the life of Magic Johnson coming to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Super raunchy.
I can feel because from what I've got, it's hoes, hookers, whatever.
Hoes everywhere. Full of hoes.
So, I mean, ties in later around his life, that.
Yeah, we'll get to that if you don't know already.
And it really impacted his life.
Oh, for sure.
In a lot of ways.
For sure.
But the rookie year, spoilers, I guess, Lakers won the whole chip.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know what happened?
No.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Because it's a little deeper than what you got.
Okay.
That's what I this guy named Brendan Hayward. He ties into the Lynn Bias story as well.
Nice.
He was drafted, a while back, before them. He was the vet on that team. That year, he's supposed to play backup center for Kareem. Okay.
He's supposed to?
Yeah. Too strung out on coke.
Nice.
Too strung out on coke. He was really bad cokehead.
Yeah.
And as you know, if you listen to the sports series, we talked about Lynn Bias 2 episodes ago, and he was part of that whole documentary with that.
Yeah.
So if you go to listen to that, you'll hear that in there, and it ties in.
That's great.
But he was supposed to play that, and a young Magic Johnson, being a 6'8", 6'9", guard, stepped in to play center for the injured Kareem.
Nice.
Who injured his thing, and they ended up winning it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he put up hella points.
The who are you talking about?
Magic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Is that where you were at with it?
I just got the rookie year. The Lakers won the whole.
Yeah. So that's what happened. That's his significance of why he was like, oh, Magic Johnson's destined for greatness.
And one thing I also got was that Rookie of the Year award went to Larry Bird.
Went to Larry Bird. Down.
That's not my side of the
research. They went from like a 22 win team to a 56 win team.
Yeah.
With Larry Bird. Yeah. You know, like that. It was a big switch.
Yeah.
So,
you know, kind of at this point, the vibe is like, he got something I didn't, and he won something I didn't. So like,
oh yeah, the rivalry's brewing. They just played each other, mad talking shit.
Yeah.
You know, because Larry's a shit talker.
Yeah.
Magic, he can become a shit talker pretty easily.
Yeah.
And you know, it's kicking it off, like you said. It's starting it. It's the kickoff to a football game for sure.
And like around this point, you know, for Magic at least, he's kind of, from what I hear, was creating like two different personas.
Oh yeah, there was Magic Johnson, who loved the hose. And then Irvin Johnson, who was just a basketball guy that just craved basketball.
Yeah, like down to earth kind of guy too. You know what I mean? So
my dog,
just to throw that in there.
My dog create personas, V.
Hey. I don't know why I did that,
but it's just a weird, like, how should I say, like thing, like, you're basically creating this so you can be like, I didn't sleep with the hose. Magic slept with the hose.
No.
It wasn't me that got the AIDS, it was him.
Magic gave me these AIDS. Hey, spoilers, bro.
I'm sorry. I feel like it needed to be said.
Yeah, so, and around sometime at this point, the NBA knew that they were rivals. You know what I mean? Marketability. And also around the time, as I said, racism was alive and well.
So it was perfect.
So I think, you know, a lot of people thought of the NBA in different ways, like adding fuel to that fire.
I got something for you for that.
Fans were well divided, even if they were from Indiana. They'll be like, nah, fuck Larry, I'm going for Magic because he's black. You know, and then all the white people were like, Larry's my guy.
Yep,
you know
and
what I mean?
So there was testimonies of people like being interviewed inside like Boston Garden and places like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's their place they play and shit. And he's like, you know, it's kind of a turnoff, like some, you know, racist white guy. He's like, quote, like, kind of a turnoff, you know, to come see all black players. You know, we want to see some good white players here too, you know, and stuff like that. So that's why they loved Larry. And you know what he was hailed?
What was he hailed?
The Great White Hope.
And like he was okay with this?
I mean, no. You know, like he was like, I don't give a fuck if you're green or black or red. Like, I'm just playing basketball.
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna
like,
say, he's just like,
you're either a good guy or you're not. You know, he didn't care.
He's like, Larry, how do you feel about this? Like, basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. He was not a good interviewer.
Yeah.
He did very few. He just like was not a person to talk to.
Appeared kind of awkward. It's just like, so I don't know what to do with my hands.
Very Ricky Bobby vibes in the beginning.
Right, yeah.
Before he started winning. Then he became a little arrogant, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, after that championship, you know, I don't know about Magic, but I know Larry, you know, he went home. Just works on his cars and his tractor, works on his farm. And
Moses' lawn.
He's just a regular guy, you know, has another job, you know, when he gets home. And people are like, why do you do that? He's like, I love it. This is me. You know, like he was... But back then, you know, like, people would go home from the finals and, you know, the biggest stars in the NBA would go home from the finals and be like...
Just coke out?
No, like, I gotta teach, you know, summer school to make ends meet.
Yeah.
Like, pay wasn't as great.
Yeah.
Do you have Magic Johnson's deal by chance that he got?
No.
The 25 years for $25 million?
No.
Yeah. It ran out, you know, a while back. We might have talked about it on the podcast or just personally, but yeah, finally the 25 years was up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what time be doing.
One of the worst contracts ever. 25 years for $25 million.
Yeah, that's what
some people get $40 million a year now.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, for 25 years.
Well, you got $1 million a year for sure.
But
not bad.
Maybe
at that time.
If you make that every year, yes, but like not.
By the time the 25th year is up, people are making 40, 50 million. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
We'll give you 20 million. Sign me on for 25 years. But
I can live with that. $1 million a year. That'll support my hose.
Magic's hose.
Magic's hose, not Urban's. For sure. I fucks with that. And, you know, there was, like, people at this time even taking pictures of Bird, and they would stop on the side of the road and just, he's working on his fucking car, and they just snap shots real quick, and Larry Bird, so there's tons of photos of Larry Bird just
gangsta, thugging it out,
doing what he does. Like, he's gonna do that, then he's gonna come bust your ass on the court.
Yeah. That, I think you gotta respect that. Like,
for sure, like,
a little respect that.
He's one of the most unathletic basketball players ever.
Yeah.
But you couldn't guard him.
Basketball?
You couldn't guard him. That's the thing, like...
Basketball.
Like, for sure, he was going to wet your ass up. You know, we'll get into some highlights later, obviously, but he was just very, like you said, very good at basketball. As was Magic, though.
Yeah.
And they definitely played different styles.
Yeah. So, from there, you know, the first year of NBA professional basketball, Magic won the finals, brought home the chip for the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
Next I got is 1984 playoffs.
Okay.
So the next year, I'm assuming, I didn't write specifically down the next year.
No, that would be like 2-3 years after.
Okay.
Because that was 81 when they won.
Yeah. I knew you would know. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So before you go there.
Yes.
That was the 80 final. Sorry.
What?
That Magic won.
Okay.
Okay, 80. Sorry, because in 81, Bird beat the Rockets to win his title.
Oh, the finals? Like,
yeah, so his second year, he won the title.
Yeah.
You know, so just like you said, adds fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah,
against the Rockets, not the Magic or the Lakers.
Yeah.
But like you said, 3 years later, Lakers and Celtics for the first time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, this would be the second time, wouldn't it?
No. Well, Lakers and Celtics with Magic and Bird for the first time in the finals against each other.
Okay.
Yeah, because in 80, Bird didn't make it to the finals.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I got the 1984 playoffs.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This is the first year they went against each other in the finals.
Okay.
Because one's against one side, one's on the other.
Yeah.
One's east, one's west.
Yeah. That was a 4-3 series, right? First game, Lakers won. I don't really know points or anything like that. So first game, Laker takes it.
Yep.
Second game, Celtics win. And specifically in that game, Magic kind of runs out the clock, passes it, and then just there's no time to do anything with it. And they lost.
Yeah.
They
on
lost.
Magic.
Yeah, on Magic. Magic, where his team was down, he dribbled the time out instead of trying to score. Like,
rookie mistake. He wasn't even a rookie.
He wasn't even a rookie.
He wasn't even a rookie, that fucker.
It's like, shoot it. I mean, even last second, people full court shot that shit. So
for sure, that's basketball. Time running out, you throw it.
So, like, that's something that apparently stuck out since I caught it. Third game, Celtics won. So it's 2-1.
Yep.
Lakers won. Celtics 2. Fourth game, Celtics won. I heard they started fighting more.
Yeah, that was probably the Kurt Rambis. They took out Kurt Rambis. Kevin McHale did.
Yeah, somewhere in my research is just like that game got to the point where it was like a lot more fighting than basketball.
Kurt Rambis went up for a layup and Kevin McHale came across and just knocked his ass.
Yep. Yeah,
It was the guy with glasses and the mullet that gets up and tries to fight him, but then he falls again.
Yeah, I saw the highlight. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
84 finals. Basketball was like that.
Yeah, well, so you ain't scoring, bitch. Go back and work in the garage, Randy.
Magic started choking game 4, missed 2 free throws. That made him
down the stretch too.
That made him lose the game. So they lost the 4th game. 5th game, Lakers won, being 3-3.
Oh, 5th game? 3-3. 3-2.
Maybe 6th game being 3-3.
Yep.
Last game.
Celtics.
Yeah, Celtics end up winning the championship. Huge loss for the Lakers.
Yeah.
But an even bigger loss for Magic because it was by Bird.
Well, Bird. So, like Bird's very quiet.
Yeah.
Doesn't express himself a lot.
Basketball?
If you watch that finals when they won, you'll see Larry Bird mow down people because they stormed the court, and he's just fucking mowing people down to get to the locker room to get out of that. Yeah, he's just like, we'll watch it later because it's so funny.
That seems very interesting, to be honest.
Yeah,
so like
it's different. You'll see it. Yeah, you can't do that today. You'll see that. I'll show you that. It's pretty wild. And later that night, Bird finally won and everything, and he turned to one of his buddies and he was like, I finally got his ass back. Basically like acknowledging this is a rivalry. Like he got me in college. He got me in college. He got one before me.
Yeah.
I got one, but then I won against him.
Yeah.
So I'm up 2-1 now.
Yeah.
Like he's
keeping score in his head.
He really is. So it's one of those things people do. Competitive wise. So just like that you kick my ass every time of that soccer game. Eventually I'll just start fucking up or something. I don't know what it is, but
I don't know.
So
I hustle.
Oh yeah, we got each other running. Sometimes we have great volleys,
for no reason.
But it's like that. So, like you said, after that, Bird just finally acknowledged it and was basically like, I do have a rival. It's Magic. Like, let's fucking go. These are gonna be wars.
Yeah.
So can I give you how many times they played against each other?
Yeah, go ahead.
And everything like that?
Yeah.
Before I do, like, the finals, I'll let us finish.
The finals?
Yeah, because there's a couple more in there that I would like to talk about.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I know after this loss, like, the media went to town on Magic. He's talking mad shit.
Hella headlines.
So... He I guess you could take that in two different ways. Just let it in the terms of like affecting how you play. You can be like play shitty because everyone's talking shit,
and that's kind of what happened. I feel like Magic is one of those types that he wants people's approval. I guess I would say he's very very flamboyant in that sense. So I'm about to pull it out. Give it a second. The computer's slow. So the regular season. They played each other a total of 18 times.
Okay.
Magic won 11, Bird 7. Okay, Magic averaged 19, Bird averaged 21.
Yeah.
Points, obviously. Rebounds, Bird averaged 10, pretty much 11. And Magic had averaged 7.
Yeah.
Assists, Magic dominated 11. Bird 6. And, the field goal percentage was in favor of Bird, better shooter.
Yeah.
All but free throws.
So it's like he wins one side, he wins the other side.
Magic won more games. He had the more talented teams.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, Bird was a better player.
Yeah.
One-on-one, like, basketball coming down to it, after the game and the game slows down and your plays aren't working. It's a one-on-one game.
Yeah.
And if you can't win one-on-one, you're kind of fucked there. But
and most of these stats, Larry got some other than assists and
free throw percentage.
Oh,
he's got points too. Larry Bird's got points, more points than him.
Oh,
and like you said in 83, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
That they played each other. No, 84. Sorry, this is just like games they had against each other significantly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like in 83 when they played each other, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. The only triple-double that Magic had against Bird in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So he dominated.
Larry had against Bird?
Magic had against Larry.
That's the same person.
Yeah, Magic had against Bird.
Yeah.
And then in 87, 39 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Oh, my computer. Fucker.
Hey, we still here.
Johnson scored against Bird.
Yeah.
So like he did have like dominant games, just as Larry Bird did, which I want to talk about the 86 finals.
86?
Yes.
Okay.
Considered the most dominant year for the Lakers or the Celtics.
Yeah.
We've touched on this. It's considered one of the most greatest teams ever assembled.
Well, you're hitting on 86.
86. You got something before that?
Let
me hear it.
Just The last game that we covered was on 1984.
84, yes. Is there something in between?
Celtics end up winning the chips.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, Lakers end up winning the chips at Boston.
Oh, 85, right?
In 85.
Yeah, I have that.
Which was a big deal.
I have that in the loss column, actually.
Loss column?
Yeah, and they lose to them again one more time.
Oh, yeah, so, we're giving and take.
Yeah. I totally missed it. Good call, because it was just right next to it. Good call. I skipped ahead.
I mean...
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's really all I got. I mean, the most significant.
That's the skyhook.
Yeah.
That's Magic Johnson's skyhook to win it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Seeing that highlight.
Yeah, at the buzzer.
At Boston.
Yeah.
At Boston, he
silenced the Garden.
Oof.
Garden's a tough place to play.
Yeah. That just had to be a crazy ass game.
Yeah.
It ended up being a 4-2 series.
Yeah, it was dominant. It was dominant. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know.
So that's...
The Lakers were a pretty stacked team, like, pretty much from the 80s to, like, even, like, 93-ish.
Yeah.
And then about 3 years later with Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
Well, Kobe, then Shaq, so...
So that's where your game comes.
Yeah, 86. Bird goes to the finals. Not against Magic. They don't make it that year. The Rockets actually make it.
Yeah.
And
again, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And they ended up beating them, and like I said, that was one of the greatest assembled teams, considered still one of the greatest.
Who ended up winning?
Celtics.
Okay, yeah.
The greatest assembled team that,
the Rockets were considered that?
Celtics. 86 Celtics.
Oof.
And that's the year we touched on with Lynn Bias coming in to...
Oh, yeah.
They just won the championship, then Lynn Bias was going to come in number 2 overall pick.
Yeah.
Because of the trade they had in 84.
Yeah.
So, which they also won that year, too.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, it's like they were dominant, too.
Yeah.
It was 2 dominant teams, and Larry with Lynn would have been great. It would have been just extended their career.
Yeah.
As we touched on, he was a great basketball player.
I've never seen any of his highlights. That's something I need to look up into.
They're pretty good. It's like big man highlights, so there's nothing fancy like you would see today, but it's a lot of scoring, a lot of touch. Like you could see, like he was a good basketball player.
Like in college too, like so it's no like NBA professional footage. So that's that aspect to it too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just something to think about. That. And 86, could have been added to the greatest team, which would tie into the next year, where they faced each other again in the finals in 87.
Okay.
Magic and Bird, the Lakers and Celtics. And do you have that, sir?
I have the 1987.
Yeah, that's where they faced each other.
In Game 4, Larry missed the open buzz beater. They threw inbound from out, and he was wide open, and he just missed it, like backboard and away.
Yep.
So that was one of the highlights of that series, which ended up being the big mistake and losing the finals again, 4-2 series.
Yeah. Which it probably wouldn't have shifted that much.
Yeah.
That year the Lakers were kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some injuries.
So, and from here is where I don't know if this matches up or anything, but that's the first time Larry was like, you know what, Magic is
better
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he's better than me.
Yeah.
He admitted it.
Okay,
The first time he really admitted it.
Yeah.
Other times it was like, well, I beat him too,
Yeah.
We're there. But yeah, he's just, they're getting older.
Yeah.
They acknowledge each other that a rivalry is a way of a friendship.
Yeah.
It's a different friendship for sure. But I mean, it's still a friendship. You're tied together for sure.
Yeah, and speaking on that kind of friendship rivalry, something a little bit extra I got was Converse wanted to shoot a commercial with Magic and Bird.
So you want me to pull that Converse commercial?
Oh, I would love for you to.
Because Larry Bird is...
So I'm guessing a little bit
the backstory?
I feel like...
You feel like, don't you? Hell yeah. I might know a little bit.
I'm glad my research is there,
Oh yeah.
Makes it me...
I feel like you knew when you did the research is I would be auto-corrected by John, so...
Oh, yeah.
we will be okay.
I got a little bit less pressure on me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Anything you forget, I got.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it would be like that.
When I really got into basketball, guys, I, gravitated towards Larry Bird because everyone's like, you're like Larry Bird, you're white and play basketball, and you're kind of good. And I'm like, thanks for the comparison, asshole.
He's a great.
I mean, yeah, but you know, like you get tired of it.
Stereotypical.
Super stereotypical, which is the world. It's okay.
Shoot that shit, bird. My name's John.
I'm not Larry. It's not the Krusty Krab. You know, but for some reason my shit ain't pulling up. Okay. Load, nigga. There you go. There we go. YouTube. The commercials. Converse was dominant back then.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll give it that. Yeah, it was.
It was the most popular shirt before we talked about, you know, Lynn Bias could have broke the barrier with Reebok. Yeah. Jordans were coming up.
Yeah, Nikes.
You know, like 84-ish. Mm-hmm. So that's where Jordan was, you know, played against, came into the league. And, you know, one time Larry and Jordan played against each other and Jordan dropped 63. And Larry has the quote that wasn't Michael Jordan. That was Jesus in disguise.
Hey.
Larry hits him with that.
I like that.
It'd be like that sometimes, right?
While we wait for this
fucked up computer
commercial, there's like another cool, funny, random story that apparently Magic Johnson went to what's it called? The Playboy Mansion. He was, you know, he was in there. He was in there. Literally. Like, how do I go about wording this?
He slept with hella hoes. There's a part, because I know Magic what you said. Yeah, Magic did. So there's a part, because I know where you're going, where he's like, you know, sometimes at the end of the night you go back with maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever you guys did, that's what you did.
I mean, that's facts.
That's facts. So he said, "Sloop, there it is."
Did he do this on an interview or something, or you just adding so much like?
No, he
says swoop there.
No, that's him vibing.
Could you imagine him doing
like
that?
Playboy Mansion, you know? Yeah. He just like switch it.
It's the glasses, bro.
He's definitely having like foursomes all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's a fun fact to throw that in there along with this commercial.
Yeah, the commercial. Yeah, we need this commercial. The Converse.
But, so, you know, with this commercial coming up, once it dropped, it kind of divided the nation.
Colors too.
Yeah, it divided like.
It divided the nation. This Converse commercial, is it crazy?
It created like a bigger divide between white people and black people.
Now there's two. So which one?
Ooh, man.
You're talking about this one, right?
I know it's Converse.
So there's two of them. One, Larry Bird drives up to.
No, it's that one. It's the top one.
Okay, Larry Bird or Magic Johnson drives.
1986.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna hear this ad, dog. Hell yeah. Learn about your smartphone. French Lake.
See Magic pulling up in the whip.
You don't even know.
On Larry's home court. Literal home court.
L.A.?
Converse made a pair of bird shoes for last year's MVP. Yep. Well, they made a pair of Magic shoes for this year's MVP. Okay, Magic.
Ooh, ripped off the pants. Shoot.
The bird shoe. The Magic shoe. Choose your weapon from Converse.
Choose your weapon.
Hell yeah. So Converse killed it, bro. I gotta show you the other commercial because you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So, I do
same
remember.
Vibes or no?
We'll see.
All right.
The Converse weapon. That's the shoe. That's Magic do what he was born to do. Maybe so, but that's not all that Isaiah played like he's 10 feet tall. Or the kind of moves that never fail. The weapon's the choice of Kevin McHale. The same is true for Mark Dwyer. When I wear weapons, I'm on fire. Well, what can the weapons do for King? Why, I can do just about anything. You already know what you did for me. What? I walked away with the MVP. The Converse.
Ooh, damn.
Number one weapon in the NBA, dude.
That's fire.
That just kills me every time I hear that.
That rap was racist.
They just went hard on that.
Yeah, they did. I didn't expect Larry to do that, to be honest.
Yeah. So there's another commercial with Jordan, and I'm pretty sure it's Jordan and Magic or Jordan and Bird, and they're playing for McDonald's. Like a play for that Big Mac. You know, so they play horse, right? And they're like they're standing on the roof of the thing, you know, because they're so good. It's all crazy, you know, kind of like the bottle flip and shit, yeah. And then, like, someone finally wins, and the other one, whether it's Magic or Bird, is sitting over there eating the fucking Big Mac. Like, dang, thanks for the show, guys. So that was another good commercial, too. It's pretty funny. But, you know, after 87, that last year, I'm pretty sure Magic won one more championship.
What? I got Lakers and Celtics in the playoff game in 87.
Yeah.
Game 4... Oh, I think I said that one already, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Magic went on to win another championship in 88.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think that was his last one.
Against the Pistons in Game 7, 4-3 series.
Yep. Which they came back the next 2 years and won in 89 and 90.
Yeah.
Which you just saw, little guy for the Detroit Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Isaiah Thomas. Him and Magic Johnson were best friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And, you know, they played each other and they pretty much fought each other, you know, like...
Yeah.
There's a thing of Isaiah Thomas swinging on Magic.
What?
Yeah, like, so they were best friends, like brothers.
Yeah.
That's how they looked at each other.
Well, the last 2 games came pretty close with Pistons and Lakers.
Yeah.
The second to the last one was 102 to 103, Lakers winning.
Yeah.
And then 105 to 108, Lakers winning. So that's literally a shot.
Yeah,
literally a shot.
Possession games, just one possession games. And, you know, then that's when the Bad Boy Piston era were starting. They were the rough team. They were the one fucking everybody up.
Yeah.
So that was the start of the Bad Boys Pistons.
Bad Boy Pistons.
Yeah, the Bad Boy Pistons. They drafted Dennis Rodman. And that's the team that, you know, I was telling you about Lynn Bias's roommate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, John Sally, when they were, you know, best friend, they were like, hey, we're finally living out our dream.
Yeah.
You know, he went to the Pistons and became one of the Bad Boys. You know, so it all is there.
Yeah.
But, you know, after all that, you know, like you said, Magic won in 88. Almost downhill from there.
You're talking about in terms of Magic or
both?
Both.
Oh,
okay.
So they, you know, Larry was more of injuries, back, couldn't stay on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, you know, as you know, is go ahead. Lots of trips to play with Mansion.
There's like a lot of hype growing around Magic. Some people say Irwin was appearing less and less.
Yeah.
You know, bitches be everywhere. As we talked about before.
Bitches be everywhere in the 80s. Hella coke be everywhere too. Hella AIDS.
One day in 1999, he finds out through a team physical that he has HIV.
Mm-hmm.
Which was scary for him because he had a wife and a baby coming soon. So that's kind of trippy in itself.
Yep.
Luckily they didn't have it. Then he started telling his inner circle, and it eventually got to Larry.
Yeah.
And Larry actually like called him, and that's like probably the first time they linked up without like a promotional kind of thing. I feel like
Larry felt for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, that's my guy. Like, I play basketball to beat this guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no one else. I beat everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I beat the Bad Boys Pistons before, you know, like, I'm just getting old, like, this is my guy that, you know, we're old at the same time. This is our rivalry. This is, you know, that's his friend, too.
Yeah.
You know, and, actually, at that same time, after that call, you know, Bird was like, I really don't feel like playing basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fair.
You know, like, and a lot of people boycotted playing against Magic because they didn't know if they could get it.
There was a lot of like scary.
Yeah, you know, so this was one of the first times AIDS was brought to like the attention of like, yo, like, can we get it? Just playing basketball, touching the same ball, like doing things like that. And you know, after about a year or two of research and you know, Magic going through chemo and other shit, they determined, you know, you can't get it like that. Like, you have to like drink their blood type of bullshit, you know, like shit like that's gotta happen. Like playing basketball ain't gonna get you no fucking HIV, some AIDS. So you know, he comes back that year, Magic.
Oh yeah, that's where I left off.
Okay, so he comes back that year and he actually wins the NBA All-Star game. And it's kind of like it's kind of like a welcome back. You know, he hits a fadeaway 3. You know, to go up on Isaiah Thomas, the Bad Boys Pistons that he had battles with, his friend, that was feeling for him, too, and, so it was just like a welcome back, but they didn't last too long after that. They realized that it's Jordan's league,
Oh, okay, yeah, this is
about that time, before 92, college players played on Team USA.
Oh, yeah.
For the Olympics.
I think they played on... Didn't Bird and Larry... We kind of skipped over that.
No, this is right on.
Oh, okay, this is right... Oh, okay.
They were selected for the Dream Team.
Gotcha.
Which had Jordan, Barkley, Bird, Magic...
Yeah.
Hella John Stockton, Karl Malone, hella players. Mm-hmm. And Isaiah Thomas being one of the best players in the league, top 5 for sure.
Yeah. Was
overlooked because Jordan and him had problems. He kind of had problems with everybody being the Bad Boys Pistons, so nobody really wanted him on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not good for moral.
Which is funny because the Detroit Pistons coach was the Coach USA. Was Coach USA. Yeah. And he didn't get picked for it.
I'd be so mad whenever, like...
But you're not going to argue against Jordan.
Yeah.
My guy over Jordan. I mean, Jordan's Jordan. So.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit down. You're good. Don't get me wrong. I'll see you when I get back. But, hey, can't come on this trip, guy. Okay? I'm sorry. It's one of those.
Yeah.
And Larry was injured for most of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad back. Can't play for that. But, there were some moments. Yeah. There were some moments where they played, against each other and, with each other. There's actually a scrimmage. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know about it.
I don't think so.
Well, let me see if I can pull it up. But it's a scrimmage of the college team because this is the first year that college players can or NBA players are in the Olympics. So before it was college players. So they brought in the top college players.
Yeah.
And they scrimmaged the Dream Team. And the first game, the college kids kicked the Dream Team's ass. Kicked their fucking ass.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. And, the next day, they pretty much destroyed them. I don't think they scored a single,
the Dream Team won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scored a single bucket.
They come back.
It was that, it was that deadly. Yeah.
They just... Well, they were probably just fucking with them the first time you say, or... Because to come back with that much heat, I mean, you're describing it right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said, you just let them tell it. They're better at this than I am.
For bath towels?
You coming for bath towels?
Leave wrapped in love.
Hell yeah, Target, you gotta love them.
Allstate is easy.
Support Target. Support Allstate.
Click for a low auto rate today.
Low auto rates.
That's $5.
Yeah. Bobby Hurley. Those are the college players.
Picking on Magic a little bit full court, so
picking on
things are just happening for me.
It does sound like that guy. That's that guy now.
Theme for me, just hang in there. A lot of those people I've looked up to, Barkley, Malone,
Chris Webber. Fab 5.
I think it's gonna be a good match.
You say fat?
Fab 5.
Oh, fab.
The college players was a chance to see how they match up against the world's best.
I don't know if that's a good thing, right? It's
you're right.
Right?
You're right.
We're somewhere between the mentality of an all-star game and trying to come together as a team. So we've got to continue.
Yeah, because you got to remember, the Dream Team just got put together, and it's a bunch of just good guys. Yeah. Everybody wants their own. Everybody thinks they're there to be the man.
Yeah.
It became apparent that his players had left one of their biggest weapons, his egos, somewhere else.
A non-fan would think, well, they're going to go in there and they're each going to want their own ball, and George's going to be hogging the ball, and Magic's going to be dribbling all over the place. Point of fact, it was the exact opposite. They overpassed.
It was like, I don't want to start it off. You do it.
Talk about the Dream Team.
Yeah. Team was beating us by 10.
We didn't know how to play with each other.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen was on it.
Step on anybody's toes.
You could tell his voice.
So these young kids, they were killing us.
We were not into it.
And there you go. There's Magic.
That's Irvin. No,
that's Irvin. That's Magic. He ain't a host.
He didn't have on a Laker jersey.
Boy, that's the guys come this league. I could get out of here.
There you go, Larry.
Who's that? No.
It was dominant.
I did have some success penetrating and collapsing the defense, and our energy, our excitement to play, all those things played in our favor.
Beat their ass.
Didn't play 2 seasons in the NBA. Nevertheless,
that'd be hey.
You beat the dream team. That's what you have to go to your grave with.
But you dunked on so and so. You like saw that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was alley oop or just a dunk, but on him.
I'm saying something, Chuck.
Coach K.
It's just crazy.
We're all right. Yeah, we're all right.
Daly watched as his players failed to make up the deficit.
Terrible, right?
Their first taste of outside competition, the Dream Team lost.
It's like 120 to 50, 60-ish, whatever.
Beat their ass, bro. Beat their fucking ass.
No one's cheering. It just like doesn't seem nice to be there. Like even as a spectator, to be honest, like
no.
The atmosphere just is. You can hear it in the video. It's dead silent. There's no cheers. People are literally walking out like.
Media comes in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here comes the media.
It's not hundreds. They can sense something. You can feel it. The tension or the.
What the fuck?
Feel something in the air.
I just said that.
Some of these college players we just got through playing against probably should be on this team, but look at their
Larry.
chance.
That's old Larry.
Yeah.
Which is 92, which is about the end of their run, you know. Their run was really done in 88, 89.
Yeah.
They have had the answer.
He threw the game. You know, Chuck threw the game.
I don't think he did that.
If you look how much Jordan played and how he subbed guys in, not picking up, not making any adjustments, he knew what he was doing.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it kind of seems like that because it don't seem like no.
So when you're a
wants to
good
be
player,
there.
like on the court, I'm sorry, like you ain't about to dominate me.
Yeah, that's a blast to the.
That's hard, like as in basketball. But then again, I never played organized, so.
Yeah.
The Easter Bunny, and now that they've grown up,
I don't know.
After beating your ass, let's take a picture.
It was a game thrown.
I believe it. I believe it was thrown. I don't.
His face. Look at this guy. Look at that guy.
He's fixing his.
Put some hands on this dude.
Dude, that thing was fixed.
Must be like that because now we had to listen to it.
And I took that personally.
He had a way of just saying, you could lose.
You know, I took that personally. Hell yeah.
Anybody can get beat, so you gotta be ready to play.
Carl Malone, that's a mailman.
The only speech he ever gives.
He delivers on Sunday.
Got across.
I fucks with that.
Chuck couldn't have been happier, I'm sure. It was brilliant on Chuck's part to be able to orchestrate that and play along.
Pretty sure it was like 107 to 5.
Why didn't he tell you guys? We probably would have screwed it up.
The next day,
Damn.
training camp ended with a rematch against the college kids. And once play started, everything made sense again.
The tables were turned drastically. We showed them why.
Magic hit the
But we pretty much beat them by 100.
fucking Charles Barkley.
Score. And by the way, Jordan played a lot more that next scrimmage.
Yeah. That had to be fixed, dude.
Yep.
Had to be.
Yeah, I don't know if it was fixed,
No,
but
it had to be.
there's another one. We'll watch maybe a little later. That it's the dream team scrimmaging each other since they're all the best players.
Mm-hmm.
They all separate my 5 versus your 5. Magic versus Jordan.
For real?
Yeah, because Bird was injured,
Yeah.
and guess who didn't pick Bird? Magic did not pick Bird. He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna beat this guy.
If
Still.
he had a
He
back-
ain't gonna be on my team."
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? So I fucks with it. It's pretty funny to me.
Also, like you said, one thing about Bird was like he did stay home. He did maintain his own yard.
He did some back-breaking labor.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
He had a bad back. I heard. I don't know if it was specifically from, but like he paved his own driveway or his mom's driveway himself.
Yep. And he's just one of those guys.
Like himself doing all that shit, dude.
Even though he's an NBA star, he's still grounded.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
I think
too
that's
often.
why you would have to, not saying that is why, but it helps. Why you admire or anyone would admire him.
Bird's just a good home guy that was really good at basketball.
That? Yeah,
I'll go take the kids to school and then I'll bust your ass on the court. Like, come try me, motherfucker. One of those type of guys.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break and I got a couple more things after that.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So we'll be right back. Hey, you guys, welcome back.
Yo.
We're going to finish little Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Larry's over here, but just listen for a minute and I'll explain too.
Okay, yeah. We'll try to break it down.
We got a video going, that's why. You'll hear it.
And Patrick and Magic had his 5. We weren't going to change that team at no point in time.
So this is 92. Magic feels like he's still running shit.
So he's doing
We don't want him.
Magic and Jordan picking a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just over there waiting to tag in. But it was about pride. And a college kid couldn't help either one of the team.
Michael Jordan called Clyde out and went at him. Tell him, this is what I'm going to do to you. Fall away jumper.
That's good play.
What did I tell you? So I said,
These are the best guys in the world, too.
Red is Jordan, right? Jordan's team?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley said, I want to take Karl Malone now. So Charles gets it. Fall away jumper. Good. I said, oh, Carl, you got to get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
So Magic Johnson, what?
Jump shot. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Barkley.
So they're going at it.
Came down.
Back and forth.
Oh my God, with the Michael.
He feels like he's in an opportunity to prove himself.
Ooh,
This guy.
Yeah, Magic Johnson was just shit talking.
He's the only one.
Magic.
Wow.
You ain't the guy, and we got other players in this gym.
This is what's funny.
It doesn't take much to get Michael going. Just a little something to tweak him, and it's on.
I can see that.
What he says about Bird is funny.
He never liked to lose. Mike always got that look. When you see that look, then just
yeah.
the damn ball and get out the way.
As much as it was 5-on-5, you could see in Monte Carlo that it was gravitating.
Monte Carlo, shout him out.
And Magic.
Magic was hesitant to surrender his place on the mountaintop. And Michael, being Michael, he needed to say, no, I'm on the top of the mountain now.
And they guarding each other. He's locking them up.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm still here. Michael's like, no, it's over. This is mine.
Oof.
And the funny thing was Larry was sitting on the side. Going,
God
Because he's
damn.
bad back. He didn't play much for the Dream Team, but
Yeah.
a little bit too high. Killing everybody on our squad.
Magic.
Killing everyone on our squad.
He wanted to keep playing because we just kicked his ass. How you make that ass kicking again? No. Come on. Y'all got the first quarter practice.
Basketball's landscape has been changed forever.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "It's a new sheriff in town."
Fuck.
And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
That's good that there's like no hard feelings.
Yeah, there's all three of them,
the
yeah.
game.
It was kind of a turning point.
So, I mean, that's
Ball
just,
started to come down from, when you're playing.
the thing where Magic realized, hey, I'm done.
Yeah, passing
know.
the torch.
Yeah, Larry Bird, like you said, was already on the sideline, just
laying down.
laying down because it was back. He was like, he's like, I'm here, I want to play, but I can't.
Yeah.
They won't let me.
Yeah.
So, pretty much that's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. I'm gonna pull up one more thing for you guys, and I'm gonna break down all their accolades of what they have.
Yes.
Starting with Larry Bird.
Da Bird.
The Bird.
Larry
The Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope. So the best thing to do for all these is
Was it the flicker? The hicka flicker? I don't know.
the hick from French Lick.
There you go.
The hicka flicker. What is that?
It was there somewhere.
That's the hash ringing.
Hash
The hick ringing. So in 14 years, Larry, he played for 14 years. His average was 24, 10, and 6. Pretty good.
A game. I'm
20?
guessing.
No, yeah, for his career.
Okay.
So if you added all his points together and divided them by how many games he played, his points were 24 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, 6 assists for his career.
Okay.
While shooting about 50% from the field, which is 2-pointers. So he made half his shots from there. 37 from 3, and 88 from free throw. So his efficiency was basically he made over half his shots efficiently. So he's a very efficient player. 12 All-Stars.
Half is good. Half is good.
Yep, 12 All-Stars.
Damn.
3 NBA championships. 10 All-NBAs, which is, at the end of the year, they're like, hey, the best 5 players, let's put them on a team to represent the NBA. They don't play anybody, but it's like you get the honor of, you're on the NBA team.
Yeah.
So 10 of them.
Damn.
Like he's mentioned, 79-80 All-Rookie. 79-80 Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
3-time All-Defensive Team.
Oh, damn.
He's a very good defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
81, 82 All-Star MVP.
Damn.
Okay, so he's got 1 too, 2 times Finals MVP. 1 3 times, 2 times he was the
MVP.
Yeah, was the MVP. 3 regular season MVPs in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Consecutive.
Damn, consecutive.
Yeah.
That's weird. That.
I'm pretty sure it was 84, 85, 86.
Yeah.
And then he's a member of the NBA 75 anniversary team.
Yeah.
Best 75 players ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a Larry for you.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty good stats, right?
Yeah.
You would say that's definitely a Hall of Fame career, easily.
Yeah. That's what is he is literally.
Yeah, he's Hall of Fame for sure. He's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know too much who exactly he is.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So you ain't gotta worry about it. Both him and Magic Johnson are in the NBA or Hall of Fame. Sorry,
yeah.
in the NBA.
Yeah.
They for sure were both in the NBA.
Or were NBA.
Yeah. They were both basically tied together, as well as helped bring basketball back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Basketball was fading, and they technically saved the NBA.
Yeah.
Because all the drugs and everything, it wasn't fun to watch anymore. People were tuning out. Ticket holders were mainly all white.
Yeah.
Didn't want to see a bunch of black people playing.
Literally what they said.
Literally, yeah. So, it's just one of those things that, Magic and Larry made it good for, hey, both people can be here. Black and white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of...
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game. So, they both mean a lot. And, Magic's career, played the same amount, 14 games.
Yeah.
14 years. His average is 19 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists. He shot 52%. Shot 7% less than Bird on threes, but 30%. 84% free throw. That's, about 8% less than Bird, or 4%. And he had a better efficiency rating at 53, while Bird had 51. Okay, so, right. 12 All-Stars. Bird had 10. 4 assist champs.
Damn.
He's led the league in assists.
He's pretty good in assists if you
passing. He was a passer.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good playmaker.
That's funny as fuck.
2-time steal champion.
Steal champion?
Yep, so he had assists and steals.
Damn.
5-time NBA champ. He got 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
3 on Bird. Oof. And Bird's got 1 on him.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Damn.
10-time All-NBA.
Damn.
Same as Bird,
Mm-hmm.
79-80 All-Rookie team. Didn't win MVP, but he won the All-Rookie team. Same as Bird. 3-time Finals MVP. Bird's got 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Magic also has 3 MVPs. Not consecutive, but 3 MVPs. And he's a 2-time All-Star Game MVP, while Bird was only a 1.
Yeah.
And he's also a member of the 75th team.
Yeah.
So with that being said, sir,
yeah.
He's got a little more than Bird. If not, Bird has the same.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, as knowing both teams through the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And, Celtics, Lakers, consistently, I would say Bird played with a little bit less talent, and Magic played with more talent.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
once Magic's 3-man squad of, I talked about before, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and him started having problems, it was kind of over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, to me, personally, Magic definitely had a better career.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, better career.
Better
sure.
career, more accolades, things like that. But I think 1v1, I think Larry was a better player.
It'd be funny to see.
It'd be
really funny to see.
It would be a great one to see. You got any thoughts on that, sir?
I think as someone who would want to watch, basketball, Magic is the move, but I kind of tend to like the people that are more, what I feel like is grounded instead of more like kind of out there.
Magic's out there.
I don't know how to say it like specifically, but like
just say it. Hurt people.
I just don't know how to just say it.
I thought you were trying to take it easy, you know.
Like more of a glamorous life or like
flamboyant.
Like
an extrovert.
Yeah, I would rather go for like the more of the humble guy.
Larry.
Yeah.
Choosing Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
feel
if
that.
you
I
wanted to watch, I mean, I'm just picking that for. Like,
if you wanted to watch a show, though,
yeah,
you go watch Magic. Well, they called them the Showtime Lakers for a reason.
Well, like for the debate about like Ronaldo and Messi, I kind of lean towards Messi just because I feel like he's not
the asshole.
He's not a try-hard asshole.
Ronaldo.
He can be an asshole, but he's just like not a.
Yeah.
Not like, oh my god.
Yep. And I kind of want to. I want to. Okay, I'm gonna just say it.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying that Messi is a product of Barcelona.
Yeah.
And
I kind of agree.
And that anywhere else, he's just an average player.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I kind of agree on that too, to be honest. And I think Ronaldo, as much as I hate him, is a better skilled, better soccer player than Messi.
I think so.
I don't want to admit that, but I like Messi better. Like you are, same way. He just kind of carries himself more like an asshole.
I think Ronaldo comes in more clutch, but if you also think about it,
that's Larry too.
In Juventus, he did do stuff, but he went to like a good team. In Manchester, they're already out of the Champions League, so like Ronaldo is Mr. Champions League, so
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, he just won like.
Yeah.
He had to score 3 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had to beat. Like I think you said it was Juventus. They had to beat somebody. I can't remember in the Champions League. And Ronaldo scored all 3. He had a hat trick to get him, past him.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you said, and to me that ties in, like you said, Bird and Magic. Like Magic was the more glamorous one.
Yeah.
Like
Ronaldo is too.
I don't think like either one of them, no matter where they went, they would have been stars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're both that talented, but I'm with you. I lean more to the humble guy. Like. I mean, I guess I'm white, so I guess people want to just be like, oh, that's why you picked Larry.
I hope they don't do that for me, but...
Because he's half white, he picked him. I'm just letting you know right now. He told me I'm right. Only half him, yeah.
Well, I said if I want to watch basketball, it's Magic, so I guess the Mexican
okay, there you
go. Magic, and then the white.
There you go.
Flick licker.
Flicker.
The
hick from French lick. The hick of flicker.
I don't know. So yeah.
And with that, guys, that's our Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Yes. Enjoyed it. It was a pretty nice one.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Very flowy.
Yeah. Like
tag
I said,
team this motherfucker.
It was fun for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of just knew most of this.
Yeah.
I looked at that a couple times, but other than that, it was kind of. Yeah. It was mainly for stats.
I had to watch a documentary.
Yeah.
It's on HBO, so go look at it. It's something about rivals. I don't know what it exactly is called. But
the courtship of rivalry.
It's a real good
something like that. Yeah, it's good. They're all good. You can watch. There's tons of them. Listen to a podcast. Watch a YouTube video. Go to Showtime, HBO, whatever it is.
More importantly, go to the Kickback.
Go to the Kickback on YouTube. Don't watch that. That's old. This is new content every week. That don't come out every week.
What are you doing?
But now it's time for playtime. It's leisure time. Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to our draft.
Yep.
Nick, go ahead and explain it while I pull some stuff up.
Yeah. Our draft is all time. I gotta pick Laker player. I'm picking 5 from each position. Well, 1 from each position, making 5. I got Lakers because Magic was on the Lakers, and John's getting Celtics.
Yeah.
Because he had Larry, and he's obviously gonna pick top 5 all time from the Celtics.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's kind of what we did last week a little bit, but with it, a little more on topic. Nick, I got the names of everybody that's pulled up. Pretty much they're all great Lakers. So you go ahead.
Oh, that's their position too.
Yep. If you need help, we'll go like that. So it really doesn't matter, but we're gonna Rochambeau since we always keep it going.
I did make a list.
Okay, I fucks with your list.
I might need that.
Okay, so Rochambeau, see who goes first. I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But it's just for fun anyway. So 1, 2, 3. Paper kills.
Yes.
And I'm gonna build mine like point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
Me too.
Center, power forward. You know. So okay. My point guard for all-time Celtics. He wasn't very good with the Celtics, but when you play an all-time team, you get their all-time, like, even if he played for him, like, his stats going to be high, you know, because he was an all-time guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Kyrie Irving.
All right.
He played there for 2 years. And
Kyrie Irving?
So I'm going to go ahead and snag him. You know, he's going to be in the 90s for sure. Wizardry.
Okay.
Can score. Everything. And he's relevant.
I like that.
He's not dead.
I like that.
So go ahead.
Yours was relevant minus topical. I'm gonna go Magic.
This is relevant.
Yeah.
To us right now.
Point guard.
Hell yeah.
Research.
Yeah. Research.
He's my guy.
He's considered the greatest point guard ever. So pure point guard ever.
Yes.
So there you go. He hits him with the. He does though, doesn't he? I called it, right?
That was so funny. I want to see like just a compilation of him doing stupid sound effects.
We could just make it. I'm sure he's got tons of them.
Not to go too far off the rails, I got a wonderful idea for a show for us.
Okay. So, you want to do that now or after the draft?
It's up to you.
Let's touch it after the draft.
After the draft.
All right.
Well, off mic, so
so it's not stolen.
Yeah.
Sex free, guys. Patreon. Pay for it.
Trademarked.
All right, my shooting guard.
Okay.
My all-time. I know who you're picking, but my shooting guard is.
Ooh.
I mean, I know.
I got 2. I might throw a curveball now.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna have to go with Ray Allen.
Oof.
He held the record previously before Curry broke it.
Mad threes, right?
Yeah, he was the one that looked sad over there.
Yeah, I remember
when Curry broke it, you know.
Yeah,
so
we talked on that.
Mad threes.
Yeah.
He's considered one of the cleanest looking jump shots in basketball, and he actually, you know, won a championship with Boston.
Yeah.
And and with the Heat, he was the one that hit the shot with.
I knew he was in the Heat.
Yeah, with LeBron. So I'm gonna go Ray Allen.
All right. Staying with the shooting guard, I got 2 to pick from.
I mean, there's only one answer.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
I know what you're doing now.
I'm going with Kobe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kobe's the only shooting guard to pick for the Lakers. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Gail Goodrich is good. Jerry West.
It was LeBron not a shooting guard?
Small forward.
Damn.
Small forward.
I also got that on there too.
Yeah. So, good pick though. You know, R.I.P. Kobe. I got an 8.5 graded Kobe. Yeah. For Valentine's Day.
I got a tattoo of him.
My dog. He don't.
With a number. Yeah.
He don't. But I want
on
one.
my neck.
I love Kobe. It's a big 24. Just imagine that.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say the number because I was gonna say 21. No regrets.
No regrets. Yeah, for sure. I hate regrets. All right, number 3.
Yeah, 3.
My small forward.
Small forward.
Let's see. Is there anybody else to pick from but Larry Bird? No. So I'm gonna go Larry Bird.
Okay. Topical.
Topical. Clutch.
I like that.
Clutch. One of the greatest shooters ever.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I'm gonna go LeBron.
Yeah.
That's the same position you said, right?
Yep. In 2016, Larry Bird was voted the greatest small forward ever, and LeBron was number 2. So.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Damn.
And he'll probably pass him, obviously. If not, he already did with his 4 championships and Larry's 3.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, you know, a lot of people argue still that Larry Bird was the greatest small forward ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of his dominant run.
Yeah.
But moving on to
number 4.
Power forwards.
Power forward.
This is where I pull it out a little bit.
Pull out, bro.
I'll pull out Superstar.
There you go.
I had a kid at 8 years.
Pull out, bro.
I want to pick Kevin McHale. He's one of the greatest power forwards ever.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think I'm gonna go with Kevin Garnett.
Oh yeah, that's
the one that I was telling you was all like crazy and like slamming his head against shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That I told at the beginning before.
Befriended the bitch.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I remember.
And, he's one of the greatest ever. He's responsible for getting one of the biggest contracts ever as well.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And that's why they have caps on contracts because of him.
Can't pay this much.
Yeah. So he's one of the greatest ever.
Did that for Maradona.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my power forward shirt.
Okay.
Can I guess who yours is?
Yeah, go ahead. I only got one on here, so.
It's either James Worthy.
No.
Anthony Davis.
No.
Or.
Hopefully my research has not failed me.
Power forward. Who was that? Pau Gasol.
Yeah, power forward.
Damn, who am I missing? Someone?
Hey, my research might be wrong.
Did you put Kareem there?
No.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom, my dog. so yeah, let me just say
topical, dude.
Topical for sure. Tyson. We could do Lamar Odom. So just the Kardashian part would be great.
I'm guessing that's not a good pick, man.
I named a couple others. I'm just saying. That's definitely like let's put this in overalls, like on video games. Like you got all 90s, and then you got this like maybe cracking 80s. Just say it.
I like that.
Just say it. So,
the underdog, dog.
I fucks with that. KG's maybe an 89. Yeah, so I'm there too. But
fair enough.
I mean, I'm an 89.
Yeah.
Lamar's down there, but yes, he was one of the best Lakers. He had a lot of good shots for them.
Yeah.
So that's why I considered.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. So center for me.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, number 5. I'm just gonna go Bill Russell. 11 championships, 13 years.
Hell yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. So you can just imagine he probably won like 5 straight and lost, and won 4 more and lost, and won 2 more or something, some shit like that. So he was pretty dominant.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go there.
All right.
You going Wilt, Shaq, or Kareem?
Yeah.
Which one?
Shaq. My boy Shaq.
You gotta go Shaq.
My
I fucks
boy
with that.
Shaq. Humble, bro.
I fucks with that. If this was Orlando versus Lakers, I would have Shaq in my center too. Yeah. Shaq would be playing against Shaq.
Shaq and Shaq.
Which Shaq is Shackier. But hell yeah, shouts out Shaq. We just gotta shout out Shaq. Funny as fuck.
For sure.
Great human being. Russ Barkley, no.
He was on the Hot Ones. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, is that where that meme comes from?
Yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
Hot Ones.
Shaq never lets Charles Barkley forget you went into the finals 1 time and didn't win.
And didn't win.
I've been 5 times and 1 4.
Damn.
Can't
argue that.
Can't argue that.
Cannot.
So there you go. That's our draft, guys. All-time Lakers, all-time Celtics.
Yeah.
We'll put this up. You can let us know who wins.
Yeah.
I feel like we have some basketball fans on our Facebook.
I hope
so. I can see some Kobe pickings, strictly because of Kobe.
21.
21. Oh yeah. There's a great meme with Jalen Rose.
Hell yeah.
He's a former player, talk show host, like very big now. And it says, "Smile if Kobe dropped 40 on you," and he's got 2 mouths because he dropped 81 on him. It's great. Yeah, it's great. Like, there's one. I just got to throw some Kobe stories now. You can see it. I'm in there.
I'm here.
There's another commercial. You know what? We got some time. Let's get in here, bro. I got one commercial to play about Kobe just because, we're talking Lakers Celtics. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah.
I got to throw some Kobe in there. And then we could go ahead and get to the song of the week. But, there's this one with Jalen Rose, you'll see, where, you know what, I'm not going to spoil it.
All right.
I'm gonna just let them tell it. Kobe commercial. There's a lot of good Kobe commercials. I showed you the one where they're singing. Kobe commercial, Jalen Rose. There we go. That's what you want.
Jalen Rose is the guy.
He dropped 81 on him.
2 mouths.
Yeah, 2 mouths. Yeah.
This commercial?
This is a commercial,
With the 2 mouths?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, God damn.
But a good commercial referring to it for sure. To the same incident.
Yeah.
So as always got these ads, support whatever's on.
IBM.
Oh, that's a YouTube ad for the Kickback. Nice, support that.
Yo, the Kickback PC.
We got mad vibes in here. Here you go, that's Jalen Rose. Kobe.
Hey, Cole, how you doing? How retirement treating you?
It's great, man. It's great. Just a little writing, a little investing.
Nice. So I don't know if you saw that thing on Twitter about your statue.
You don't pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I figured that. Me neither.
A drink, mister? Yeah, I have a vodka martini. How many hours would you like? 81.
That's staring at him, bro.
You dropped 81 of them. You mad?
Really? No, I'm just playing. Just 2. Joke for him. He gets it.
Joke for him. He gets it. That's fucked, ain't it? I just love Kobe commercials.
That's a great commercial.
He said 81. Give him the hard stare.
For a long time.
Yeah, like, what's up, B? You remember that? It's a great.
Yeah.
But this is where it ends for you guys.
Yes.
On YouTube specifically.
Yep. Go check us out on Spotify. Kickback. PC.
Instagram.
Facebook.
YouTube.
We're on TikTok.
Obviously, you're watching it there.
Yeah. Or you listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Boom.
Or anywhere else you get your podcast.
Boom. The Kickback PC or Kickback PC.
So now it's Song of the Week, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who's closing? Do you remember?
I think you close. I think I close on Maradona with Crack.
Oh yeah, we went hard with Crack.
I might pick that one again.
I do remember that. It's such a great song. 2 Chainz, right?
Yeah.
I got Crack. I was vibing with that at school the other day.
I fucks with it.
Last day I was listening to it in the AirPods. You know what I'm saying?
No, you should have blasted that.
You should have blasted.
You can't. That's not a song that you could just listen to the headphones.
You gotta let these kids hear. 2 Chainz is for the kids. Alright, so what's the name of your song, sir?
I'm gonna keep it topical. I try this area code.
Yeah.
Area codes.
It's called Area Codes?
Yes, sir.
Area Codes by?
Let's see if it'll pop up. I try not to spoil it.
Ludacris?
There you go. Luda. Topical, dog.
Let's let it ride. Here we go.
Hey. John with the glasses. Magic, bro.
That's magic for sure.
Shots out.
Oh.
Area codes. Now you thought I was just I'm worldwide, bitch. Act like y'all know it's the abominable hoe man.
The abominable hoe man. That's my dog Magic.
Not Irving.
Not Irving. Yeah, not Irving.
Magic.
I did not have sexual relations with
Mad Magic vibes.
Mad Magic vibes, right? Oh yeah.
Yep. That pretty much get the message that I'm sending them for this week's episode.
The host. For sure. I fucks with that. It's the Area Codes by Ludacris for Magic Johnson.
Yes,
shouts out. He made it for this song.
I'm gonna start a petition to rename this to Magic Johnson. Why not?
I fucks with it. So mine, I also went topical.
Hell yeah.
So it's basketball by Curtis Blow.
You said Blow?
Yeah, Curtis Blow.
Nice.
And if you, how should I say, had played a specific 2K, you'll recognize this.
Okay.
Because it's one of the greatest intros ever. So just to close it out, you might even know this song.
I do.
So it just talks basketball. It has all the great names in it. My dog just made the song. I think this was in like Bow Wow, or what is it? Like Mike?
I don't know.
Like Mike.
We need to create a music video to this.
We could, bro.
As if we were in the 90s or something.
Oh, dude. Pull out the Converse?
Pull out the Converse.
The 80s, you mean?
80s, yeah.
There you go.
Topical.
Hell yeah.
Topical, dude.
Hell yeah. What side are you on, white or black? That's what we're going to do. There's a lot of build-up to the song.
Huh?
There's a lot of build-up to the song, right?
It is.
I feel like I should have started already.
About a minute in.
It was just this the whole time. I clicked on the wrong one.
This is...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like an 80s song, too. It's like a Shaq rap.
It sounds like it was forced.
Very, very written.
Yeah, very written,
yeah. Like, we have to make this rhyme. Again, guys, we want to thank you for listening.
Yeah, for sure.
The Kickback Podcast.
Tell your friends.
The Kickback PC. Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram,
Give us a share.
TikTok. Anywhere you get your podcasts, and we'll be here next week for you.
Yep.
And one very important thing to remember.
Yep.
You ain't kicking back without the kickback.
Then you ain't kicking back.
Catch you guys next week.